Hey guys, it's me again. So this is actually going to be a continuation of the declutter kitchen video. The camera went dead last night while I was working, and I was so focused that I didn't even realize that the camera stopped recording. So unfortunately, you guys will not be able to see everything that I completed, but basically I went through all of the cabinets and decluttered all the cabinets, cleaned all the cabinets, and then restocked everything. And now I was gonna do this all yesterday and this morning, but I wanted to make sure that I recorded all of this for you guys so that everything made sense, just to show you how I'm utilizing my time to stay busy while on pre-op. So I saved this for now. Everyone's asleep. It's about midnight, I want to say, and I'm about to do, like, I guess one of those speed cleaning kind of videos where I'm just gonna go through and completely clean the kitchen. My husband actually mopped yesterday, so I won't mop. I'll probably sweep if I make any mess, but he already mopped, so I won't be mopping. But I'm gonna just kind of organize and put things up now that I've cleaned all the cabinets out. So if you are interested in just a quick little, well, it won't be quick because I have a lot to do, but I'm gonna speed it up so it's not a long video. But if you want to watch, you're welcome to stick around. And this is just gonna be a cleaning kitchen quick little run through. But the point of this is that I am on my liquid pre-op diet for my surgery on February 6th, and the point is for me to get things done while also staying busy, while also focusing mentally on what I need to do to not think about food. So it's midnight. I would normally probably be resting, but I'm wide awake. I'm full of energy. So what else should I do? I should clean, stay busy, right? So here goes.
All right, guys, so we're gonna start this off. I purchased that brown basket from Sam's. I intend on using it for something else, but for now I am going to stack all of this mail inside of that little basket because I'm going to purchase a shredder, and I'm going to go through all of this mail and shred it. I am a mail hoarder. I don't even check the mail. My husband gets all the mail, and I just never go through it. So there's probably some very important things in there. I just don't know. So yeah, so I'm going to actually take some time and go through those things. Shred the things I don't need, keep the things that I do need to keep, and then declutter all this mail. I actually purchased another little container that I'm going to keep under the counter for incoming mail so that it doesn't get cluttered up like that again. That brown box is also mail. So I just pushed that basket over and it's all mail. So everything else on the counter I'm just going to put either in a temporary spot for now or in the place that I created for it. So like that lunch kit I just put under that cabinet, all of our lunch kits are under there. For now, I'm probably going to move them into the pantry. I will be doing a declutter and organize my pantry video as well. So until then, those Lunchables and lunch bags are going, not Lunchables, but lunch bags are going to stay under the cabinet. So basically, that middle cabinet, I decluttered it and I completely cleaned it out. That's going to be where my husband and I keep our vitamins because we are both taking vitamins regularly. My husband works out a lot, and then I am getting vertical sleeve gastrectomy, so I will be taking vitamins for the rest of my life, whether I like it or not. So I want those vitamins to be easily accessible. And the little white baskets I purchased from Dollar Tree. I'm actually going to do a Dollar Tree haul because I bought all of my organization supplies from Dollar Tree. So I'm super excited to share all of that with you guys. So basically I'm just going through, throwing away things that I don't need, cleaning the counter off, putting things up. When I go to the left, I work out of my dining room, and it is a hot mess over there because I have a lot of stuff that needs to just either be thrown away or organized. So I'm just bringing all of my equipment and things over in that area that belong over there. Inside of that spray bottle, that's just the blue Fabulosa. I just love the way that one smells, and I pretty much use it for everything. So just in case someone asks, it's the Blue Fabulosa. I don't remember which scent it is, but yeah, that's what I use for like all countertops and just cleaning things. I'm just showing you guys just some cleaning inside of each little groove inside the grout. This is like our space that we kind of stop for everything. We fix food here, we do everything here. So it tends to build up spills and things like that even though we may wipe, just kind of linger. So I just wanted to really get a good deep clean on that counter space. So now I am going to put the things down on the counter that I'm going to keep there. That is my little candle wax warmer. I'm just cleaning it off and I'm going to put it back, plug it in, get it going. The thing that I have in my hand, my phone, and that little thing, that's just my radio I brought out of my bathroom because it was late at night. I didn't want to turn on the big radio and wake up my husband and my son, so I just put that one on because I absolutely cannot do anything without music. Like, music is my life, so I need music to clean. So I'm gonna move to the counter now. For me, let me just say this. I'm so busy with my work that I don't get to clean as much as I need to. And in 2018, one of my things that I said I was gonna do more is clean regularly. So this counter should never have gotten as bad as it is. And my husband, believe it or not, is like super OCD, and he just cannot stand the fact that I am not as organized as him. But I'm really going to be putting my best foot forward this year to really try to step up and clean on a regular, deep clean on a regular, keep things organized. So this is just kind of the beginning of that, and it all kind of worked out with me being on this DSG journey because I'm having to do things to keep my mind off of food, and I just want to maximize my time and do the things around my home that I need to do. So I'm super excited about this. I've always wanted to really like deep clean my home and keep things organized. I just haven't put the time into it because I work so much, but I am trying to balance life a little differently now and focus on some of the areas where I need to improve, which is just regularly keeping things organized. So yeah. So I finished up the countertop as you saw. It was just the same thing on the Fabulosa. Now I'm on the other side of our kitchen where I'm just gonna put everything up and kind of get things going. So here I am taking off our little grills for the stove. I'm gonna deep clean the pans, and I'm gonna go under the stove and take care of that as well. A lot of stuff tends to boil over and get in there, so I wanted to deep clean the stove as best as possible, just the top of it, just to kind of, because I don't know, I had a lot of energy. I wanted to just get as much done as possible. So over there, those little jars, we don't even use them. There's stuff in them that's probably been in there for years because we don't use them. They're just for decoration. So I'm gonna dump them out and clean them and put them back. So because I want things to be a little more organized and neat in our home, I'm actually going to take all of the things off of our counter that we normally just keep there, and the things that I am taking off, we won't even be using because they were things that I use. So one was a juicer, the blender, and the coffee pot, and then that was the waffle maker. I can't drink regular coffee anymore with my surgery, so I won't be drinking coffee. And then as far as the blender, we have the NutriBullet, so my husband likes that better than the regular blender, so we really don't use the blender either. As far as the juicer is concerned, I may probably pull that out every now and then, but for now, it's just taking up space on our counter and making things look cluttered, so I decided to pack it under the cabinet, one of the cabinets that I actually decluttered and cleaned out. So now I am by the stove and I am just deep cleaning, getting all the built up burns and spills and stuff from around the rim of each of the grills. When I'm doing this, I'm very careful not to get too much water around the actual electrical part that the grills plug into. So you'll notice I went around it until I got kind of to the end. Just because I'm just a scaredy cat and I don't want any problems. So yeah, I'm underneath the grill. I don't know if a lot of people know, but you can lift the top of your stove up to get under there. So I lifted it up and I'm just getting all the good and all the old food and build up from under there. I'm using a Brillo pad. I just think Brillo pads are amazing. They get things done and they don't scratch up your surfaces. So that's why I'm using that. And you can see here, I kind of grabbed the camera so you can see what I was doing. And now I'm going to grab a clean towel and I'm going to wipe everything out of there. When you use Brillo pads, it's so much like soap on there that it kind of leaves all the product. So you have to go back behind with a rag to kind of clean it. Gonna do the same thing on top, get all of that Brillo pad residue and old burns and food or whatever was around the rim of my grills. I'm gonna get all that off of there so that the stovetop is nice and clean and shiny. And when I'm leaving from the stove, I'm going to the sink to rinse the rag out. And this is the dry rag, just to kind of finish it all off. I'm super excited, guys. This is my first time doing a cleanup video. And I think that I did a pretty good job. I'm excited about this entire journey. To be honest, like I said, like cleaning is not something that I want to say like the best at, cleaning on a regular. And I just really want to do better. So it's just like 2018 is all about change. 2018 is about being your best. And I'm putting my best foot forward. And whatever that looks like, that's what it's going to be. So if me making a cleanup video helps me to clean regularly, then hey, it is what it is. Which making a video wasn't the reason. The reason was that I'm on this liquid diet and I really just need to maximize this time that I'm on this diet, keep myself focused, keep my mind off of food, and get some things done around my home that absolutely needed to be done anyways. So it's kind of like a win-win. So now I am on the other side, and I like working in sections. I don't like kind of like doing everything at once, then going through and doing all of the wiping down, I like to do sections just to kind of keep things from feeling like it's overwhelming. So I took everything that was on the right side by our sink down, which was our rice cooker and our can opener. I am going to leave the can opener and the toaster on the counter, but I put the rice cooker under the cabinet with the rest of the countertop appliances. I was so focused, guys. I had my music going, and when my music is on and I'm doing something, like, I be in my zone. I be just doing my own thing. I actually be having fun too. It's crazy. So I'm just wiping down the can opener. I'm going to wipe down the toaster just because it was like kind of dusty. Well, not dusty, but it had like, I don't know how to describe it, but it just needed to be wiped down. So yeah. My husband had recently cleaned our toaster out, so I knew I didn't need to do that. Just wipe the outside of it because he cleaned the inside like a couple weeks ago, actually. So now I am about to wash the little dishes that were in the sink. It's funny because at the end you'll see I have a video of what the kitchen looked like, which was actually the day before when I first started doing like the decluttering. And I washed the dishes yesterday because I just didn't want to leave the dishes in, and the camera had already gone dead. So this is just a couple of things that accumulated from today, which was my vitamin shaker bottle that I use for my vitamins, and the little small pot that I used all day for my broth, and the cup that I drank my broth out of. So it wasn't a lot of things in there, but I really wanted to make sure I washed the pans from the stove. So that was really what my focus was for the dishwater. But I washed all the other stuff first because I knew that the pans were going to have like a lot of nasty gook and stuff, and I didn't want to mix that with my regular dishes. So we use our dishwasher as just like a drying rack. We sometimes we'll run it like to clean it out, and we'll run it just to make sure it's functioning properly. But we wash dishes and we leave them in the dishwasher. Like, so the things that we use on an everyday basis, they just stay in the dishwasher. Things that we are not regularly using, we'll put those up. So I was just putting everything back in the dishwasher because I'm going to be right back there in the morning to grab it. So now I am using a Brillo pad on those stove pans to try and get all the burn stuff out of it and get it as clean as possible. And if you guys like this video, thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know. I'm so excited about this weight loss journey, guys. Like, I have no idea where this channel is gonna go, but anything to keep me busy and to keep me focused, I am going to be sharing with you guys. So whatever that is, I'll just share it and, see what happens. Let me know what you guys might be interested in, or, what I can do to help you along your journey. I'm just open to whatever helps the next person. So I am cleaning the inside of those jars. Like I said, we don't use these. They are just there for decoration. But I feel like when we first bought the house, this is so gross, but I remember putting sugar and flour in 2 of them and couldn't figure out what to use the other 2 for. So I think the only thing that was in one of them was flour, and then the other one had some leftover sugar that was just kind of dried out or whatever. So I cleaned all that out of there. And I'm going to keep them empty because we don't use them. And I'm just going to put them back up for decoration. So I'm just cleaning them really, really good, clean the inside, the outside, and then I'm going to sit them out to dry while I move on to the last section of my counter space, which is going to also include my medicine cabinet, which you'll see in a couple seconds. And I'm sorry if my voice is a little groggy, guys. It's 6:15 a.m. in the morning. I have been up all night. I cleaned the kitchen. I did some work that I needed to complete, and then I started editing the video because I had a couple other videos that were super behind. So I'm like, I need to get these videos up, or they're gonna pile up, and then they're not gonna be in chronological order. So yeah. I don't know how I have this much energy, but I do. But as soon as these videos are done, I am going to go to sleep. Thankfully, I work from home, so I don't have to be anywhere tomorrow or do anything tomorrow. Well, I have work, but I'm not on like a schedule, so anyone else's schedule at least. So whenever I get up, I'll be able to just get back to work. So yeah. So now I am using this little container, one of my Dollar Tree containers. Man, Dollar Tree is like the place to be for storage and organization. I'm so excited about the fact that I'm like getting into just being a little more organized. But I found this bin, and it's the perfect size for my cabinet. So there's one on the second shelf that I had already put some stuff in to make sure it fit. So this bottom bottom row, I'm just putting the things that we frequent. And honestly, I'm gonna go back through it again because a lot of the pill bottles were a lot of duplicates. Some of those pill bottles can be condensed, like refills where we had maybe 1 or 2 pills in a bottle and got a refill and never used the last ones and stuff like that. So I am going to go through and make sure there's no duplicate pill bottles and just put everything together. And that's actually going to probably condense that container of pills down even more. So I'm just getting everything out of there, and then I'm going to organize things. When you see me put things by the camera, that's vitamins. So because all of the vitamins are under the cabinet in the middle of the island, I'm going to put all those vitamins with the containers under the island, just so that vitamins are where they're supposed to be, and then just regular stuff is in the actual medicine cabinet. So you can see I'm cleaning it out. And I'm going to put that thing back in there, and it's going to fit perfectly. And the camera actually goes dead a little bit after I finish the cabinet. So once I did the rest of the medicine and put everything up, I just put the little glass jars, I dried those off, wiped those down, I put those back where they were, and then the pans for the stove, I reinstalled those, and then I just finished up all the little things that were sitting on the windowsill and the counter, wiped everything down, and that was the end of my kitchen cleaning. And I was very proud when I looked at the before picture and the before video. I literally was like, oh my God, how did I let so much stuff pile up? It's like our kitchen is kind of our place that we stop and just drop everything. And we don't really have like a lot of visitors. It's just my husband and my son and I. So we tend to just let things kind of pile up. Well, let me not say we. My husband hates it. But it's just one of those things, like, it doesn't bother me, but it does bother me, if that makes sense. So like I said, 2018 is a year of change. 2018 is a year that I plan on being on top of everything: business, personal, my marriage, my husband, my weight loss. Like, this is just a year of growth for me. So I hope for our kitchen to stay nice and neat and organized now that it is a priority for me. And we'll see where this goes. So I'm super excited, guys. So yeah, I'm just finishing this up, and I want to say the camera is going to cut off soon. So once it cuts off, it'll just go to like the before and after shots. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thumbs up this if you like it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, here's the before. Tell me what you think. How did I do?